Have you ever looked for recipes to make more delicious food? My mom loves to cook, so she often searches the internet for recipes. Thanks to her efforts, my family is satisfied with lots of delicious and healthy food every day. This gave me a brilliant idea. What if we had a secret recipe to improve the community we live in? What if the recipe can make our lives full of happiness and love? Well, guess what? Today, I'm going to tell you 3 secret key ingredients of my brand new recipe. A recipe not for cooking, but for loving our neighbors. By following this secret recipe, you can make a heartwarming taste to love your neighbors and make your community a better place. First of all, protecting nature is the most vital ingredient for my recipe. Just as fresh ingredients are key to making delicious food, it is essential to make the environment we live in cleaner and fresher. In fact, it's not a difficult thing to do at all. For example, I'm sure many of you have participated in a campaign that picks up the trash in the park or plants flowers and trees in the spring. Even if you're a little kid, you can start by turning off the tap while brushing your teeth to save water. In addition, you can sort the garbage for recycling and use a tumbler instead of a disposable cup to conserve natural resources. To be honest, anyone, including you, can easily follow this first step of my secret recipe to protect nature and help our neighbors live in a clean environment with these small but meaningful acts. The second key for my recipe is growing generosity. You know what? Generosity is a seasoning that warms our neighbors' hearts. You can help and love your neighbors in need through donations or volunteer work. Personally, I'm using this generosity seasoning every month by donating my pocket money to poor people in Cambodia through the charity organization called Good Neighbors. Sometimes when we think about people who live in different countries, we tend not to consider them our neighbors. But why not? If you think of the world as one community, then every person in the world can be your neighbor too. In other words, even people on the other side of the world can be our neighbors and also need our generosity. Therefore, it is a wonderful way to donate money, clothes, toys, books, or anything else to our neighbors in need, wherever they are. So, why don't you sprinkle this generosity seasoning around the world? Last but not least, conserving energy is the final magic formula for my recipe to love my neighbors and community. Nowadays, many car manufacturers, such as Tesla, are trying to produce energy-efficient electric vehicles. Moreover, you're likely to see wind farms along the coasts, wherever there are strong winds, like on Jeju Island. Supporting wind energy is sustainable, renewable, and eco-friendly. Supporting these products and systems can not only save energy, but also make Earth a cleaner place for our neighbors. Even in our own homes, we can save energy by turning off and unplugging unused lights or appliances. Instead of turning the heat up and wasting gas, what about bundling up in the winter? These are simple but effective ways to conserve energy and contribute to our community. In conclusion, just as there are many recipes to cook a delicious meal, there are plenty of valuable ways to love your neighbors and community. If we focus on protecting nature, donating to the poor, and conserving energy, I surely know we can make the community we live in a more heartwarming place. Let's follow my recipe using all these 3 secret key ingredients together, just like my mom does when she cooks for our family. Truly, our lives will be much more delicious if we learn how to love and cherish our neighbors and community. Thank you.